Viewers, the state of Tamil Nadu has often made headlines for custodial deaths. Now, once again, we have a similar story emerging from Tamil Nadu. A 35-year-old shopkeeper who was arrested on 9th of July for allegedly selling banned tobacco products and lodged in a jail died after being brought to Kanyakumari Government Medical College Hospital, where doctors declared him dead on arrival. His family has accused the police of custodial abuse, alleging that assault by police led to his death. And they also staged a protest outside the hospital. Sources said that 19 injury marks were found on his body. Let's straight away go across to my colleague Dharini, who's joining us live right now for more on this. Dharini, good morning. You know, in the past also we have seen several such cases emerging from Tamil Nadu specifically, cases of custodial deaths. And here in this case also, after this 35-year-old shopkeeper was picked up by cops and, died after he was brought to the hospital, family is alleging custodial torture, police action. Help us understand what really happened. What more details have the family members shared?
Well, on the 9th of July, Sabri Varman was arrested by the police for possessing and selling illegal tobacco products. And, we are given to understand that on the 12th of July, that is 3 days later, an altercation broke out inside the Nagarkoil district jail, where the deceased was subject to physical assault by a few prison personnel. So that is when he sustained severe injuries on his body, and when he was taken to the district hospital in Nagarkoil, he was declared dead on arrival by the doctors. And now, through police sources, we are given to understand that on the night of 12th July, an altercation broke out inside the Nagarkoil district jail, and it was during that altercation, Sabri Varman was subjected to physical assault by a few prison personnel. And right now, we are given to understand that three prison personnel, all of them wardens, they've been arrested by the police, and in fact, they've also been suspended from their respective positions. And right now, the further investigation is currently underway. But three prison wardens, one is the head warden of the Nagarkoil district jail, and the other two are grade 1 and grade 2 level wardens. Three of them, they got arrested, and they've also got suspended from their respective government jobs. And further investigation is currently underway. But meanwhile, through sources from the Nagarkoil government hospital, we're also given to understand that in the postmortem report of Sabri Varman, it can be noticed that his body has 19 injuries. This is both external and internal. 19 injuries are seen on his body, and this is all the more proof that he was subjected to physical assault inside the prison premise, and that is what has led to his death. So let's wait and see how the police department acts further. Right now, the police department has arrested three of its own men, and they've also suspended these three men from their government jobs. So it remains to be seen how the further investigation is going to take place. But the opposition is coming down heavily on the TVK Sarkar for the custodial violence here in Nagarkoil.
Right. Stay on with us, Dharini. Now, fresh details have emerged in this particular case, in this mysterious death of 35-year-old shopkeeper inside the Nagarkoil district prison. Speaking exclusively to Times Now, the Inspector General of Prisons has confirmed that the incident appears to be linked to an internal prison episode, and that an investigation is currently underway. The IG also said that 2 more prison personnel are being questioned, while a total of 3 have been arrested already. Prison staff members, 3 of them have been arrested. 2, in fact, are being questioned as well. Now, the political heat over custodial death of this 35-year-old has also intensified, as my colleague Dharini was also mentioning just now, with the opposition stepping up its attack on the Tamil Nadu government, on the Vijay government. DMK has alleged that police brutality led to death of this differently abled youth, and DMK has demanded accountability. Senior DMK leaders have called on TVK government to take responsibility, asking Vijay, who directly oversees the police department, to clarify as far as this particular case is concerned. Let's show you the post, in fact, that has been put out by Kanimoi, the DMK MP in this particular case. And it's a long post that she has put out, and it's a rough translation from Tamil that we are showing to you right now. She says the news of the death of a young man, a differently abled individual who was arrested in Nagarkoil and held in judicial custody on the previous day, is shocking and heartbreaking. His relatives claim that he succumbed due to injuries sustained from police brutality, which affected his health, raises suspicions of whether this is a custodial death. Now, will the DMK government, will the TVK government take responsibility for this death and initiate action against the police personnel who are involved? So this is the post that has been put out by Kanimoi, the DMK MP. We also have with us a post that has been put out by Udayanidhi Stalin, son of DMK Chief M.K. Stalin and former Deputy Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. Now, he has said that I was shocked to learn that a differently abled young man from Nagarkoil died in judicial custody after being arrested by police. According to police, he was in good health when he was arrested, died of ill health after the inquiry ended and he was in prison. However, his family members are protesting, alleging that his body was covered with injuries. There were a lot of injuries and that police beat him to death without any regard for his disability. Now, he has said that the Chief Minister, who holds the police under his control, must provide an appropriate response to this particular issue. We have A. Sarvanan of the DMK joining us on the broadcast as well at this point in time. Good morning, Mr. Sarvanan. Thank you for speaking with us here on Times Now. Your first reaction on this news that we've got from Tamil Nadu inside a prison. Their family is alleging that this 35-year-old shopkeeper was beaten up and we have learned at least 19 injury marks on his body.
Where is the Chief Minister? Probably you should ask any of the TVK spokespersons. What is the Chief Minister doing? Twiddling his thumbs? A custodial death has happened and in a gruesome manner. Who has to take responsibility? The police department is under the control of the Chief Minister. Why is he not saying anything? When he was there in the opposition, he conducted a protest for a custodial death. He went and met the deceased family members. Will he do that now? That is the question. It is a gruesome crime. Already his one hand was not functioning and that hand was broken 3 times. We have never seen such a gruesome incident happening in the state of Tamil Nadu. A person who's differently abled treated to such brutality. What action? Absolute silence. The media, you should ask the questions.
Right.
You are asking me, ask the TVK spokespersons. What are they doing? TVK ministers, question them. What is the response to this?
We are doing this story because we also want to know what really happened. We want to know what is the government really doing about it. Thank you very much, Mr. Sarvanan. Appreciate you joining us here on Times Now and sharing with us your perspective. Let me go back to my colleague Dharini, who continues to be with us at this point in time. Dharini, you just heard DMK spokesperson A. Sarvanan asking questions of the TVK government here, Vijay, the Chief Minister specifically. But can you tell us if there's been any response from TVK yet on this particular case? And also from the jail administration side, we've learned that 2 more people are being questioned. What more details can you share with us?
Well, we had a conversation with the IG of the South Zone, and that that is when we understood that on the 12th of July, a physical altercation has taken place inside the jail premise, and that is when the deceased was subject to physical assault by a few police personnel. So, of course, 3 of them have already got arrested, and a thorough inquiry is being done by a special investigation team with all the prison personnel who were present on duty at that time. So, each and every prison personnel who were on duty on the night of 12th July, they are being questioned by this special investigation team that has been constituted by the Kanyakumari police. So the investigations are currently underway, but since the postmortem report also confirms the presence of almost 19 injuries on his body, and the IG himself told Times Now that when he was being taken under judicial custody, when he was taken to a medical examination before being taken under judicial custody, he was in good health. There were no injury marks on his body, so it was only after the night of 12th July these 19 injury marks have come visible on his body, which means that something has happened on the 12th of July, and that is what has led to his poor health subsequently. So the investigations are currently underway, and the police have only shared these many details at this point in time, but the questioning is continuing, and during the course of the day we'll get to know further information related to this incident, and if at all any other prison personnel is going to be arrested in this case or not.
All right. Thank you very much, Tharini, for the moment, for joining us with your inputs on this particular story.